Hey guys, hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to study about the head unit system of drip irrigation systems. It's mean how you can install your head unit for drip irrigation systems. This is overview of all head unit system. Which material do you need for your head unit? Main part of drip irrigation system. Okay. Which material do you need for your drip irrigations head unit installations? Okay, all the material are available and which size should be the material. Okay, there's a different type of head units according to the your drip irrigation systems. If you want to suck the water from groundwater, then you don't need this sand media filter. Okay, you can change it hydrocyclone filter. Okay, and what should be the design for hydrocyclone, I will share with you in next video. The designing of head unit for groundwater, but this design for pond. Okay, if you want to search your water for drip irrigation systems, the from home, then you need to use this designing for heading. Okay, we will discuss about today 3-inch head unit fittings. Okay, now let's start from suction point. Okay, this is the suction point from pond. Okay, here is a footwall. Footwall means it's one side moving water. If it's subwater, then it will not go back to the pond. Okay, this is a end stop you can ask after suction footwall, because our suction pipeline is 4-inch, so we need to use footwall for 4-inch. Okay, here is a 4-inch pipe nozzle clump. It's a pipe nozzle with clump. Then we need suction pipe, vinyl pipe. Okay, you can say PVC, flexible PVC pipe, vinyl pipe. It should be also a 4-inch. Now move above is a 4-inch pipe nozzle. Okay, plus clump. Why we are using clumps? To hold tightly, to don't lose any air, don't lose any water from this clump, this nozzle. Then we need to fix that problem by a nozzle. Okay, here we will use a GI reduce socket, which will reduce 4-inch to 2-inch, because we have 2-inch suction pipe, suction side of our pump systems. Okay, so we'll use a GI reduce socket from 4-inch to 2-inch. 4-inch is our suction pipe and 2-inch our pump suction side. Okay, no, this is a barrel nipple. We will use 2-inch barrel nipple, and here is a flange, GI flange. It's a 3-inch to 2-inch. So our pump has 2-inch suction side and delivery side. In delivery side is 1.5 inch. Okay, why we are using suction pipe more than our delivery pipe? It's a pressure making process. Okay, and it's another chapter we will discuss in later for this. Okay, No, come on our delivery side. Our suction side is clear from top to pumps, bottom to pump. Okay. Now we are moving to our delivery side. What's the material required for delivery side? Okay. Here's our delivery side of pump is 1.5 uh, and we are using GI flange is 2 inch cross 1.5 inch. Okay, then barrel nipple we need also a 1.5 inch barrel nipple. This is a reduced socket, GI reduced socket, 3 cro- 3 inch cross 1.5 inch GI socket. Why we are using 3 inch? Because we have 3 inch our head unit systems. We are installing 3 inch head unit system. Now this is a GI reduced sockets which is 3 inch cross 1.5 inch required. This is a 3 inch GI piece of pipe. Okay, the dia is 3 inch and but the length is 4 inch pipe. Okay, here is a reduced T, 3 inch cross 3 by 4 inch. Okay, no, this site why we are giving this site extra pipe, or why we are moving this site, then we need to move up sites to deliver in the side media and so on. But we need our flush pipe, you can say. If you have more precious inside the hydro system, then you can release the water from this flush pipe. Okay, so we are using that settings to for our flush or water. Okay, uh, after T we need a piece of pipe which will be the length as 4 inches. Okay, piece of pipe is 3 by 4 inch diameter, and as also we need a elbow which is also a 3 by 4 inch, and this is an end plug to when we need to reduce our pressures, then we will open this end plug. And as well, if we want to flood our water, then we can use from this point. Okay, we have another point, but this point is okay because there's a pump of after pump we can easily get water. There's uh, less losses. Okay, now we need to move above again. After reduced T we need a piece of pipe which dia has 3 inches and length is 6 inch. Okay, here's a e-socket, okay, which is 3 inches, and here's a long elbow, okay, which is also a 3 inch. It's a GI. We are not using any material of PVC pipe. We will use I will let you know where we need to use, okay, or where we can use PVC pipe. But in head units we all material use for GI, okay, or cross anything. This is a long elbow. After that, it's a barrel nipple 3 inches to connect T. It's a reduced T. That is also we are using for our flush pipe, or we are also using for our flood irrigation systems. Okay, Yeah, one thing more I want to add. I'm going to missing this. Uh, that for you can use to remove air from your pump systems, which is called priming. Okay, what is priming? Then you need to know in your study what's the priming. We need to move air bubbles from our pump system. Then we can put the water. We can enter in the water for moving our bubbles. Okay, and this far we are using our flood irrigation system. Okay, here's a T. Okay, reduced T 3 by 2 inches. It's a bare nipple 2 inches, and it's a GI pipe. It's a GM wall, gate wall. Okay, to flush our water for flood irrigation system. This is a 2-inch MTA male threaded rotor. Okay, this is a piece of pipe, and we need to elbow. We are this should be 2 inches. Okay, now move forward. After that, we need also a barrel nipple, 3 inches barrel nipple, and now we use T for our air release valve. Okay, 3 inches cross 1 inches GI reduce T for our air release valve. Okay, the piece of pipe, its dia is 1 inches and length also 1 inch. Is a GI reduce socket for installation of our air release valve. This is our air release valve. No, here we need also barrel nipple 3 inches. No flange, GI flange 3 inches to connect the sand media filter with a delivery site. Okay. After that, we will use our sand media filter. Here, it's a 13 to 15 meter cube per hour. The size you can move water from, and this sand media to 30 to 50 meter cube per hour. Okay. This material will be included with sand media filter. Okay. Now move forward again. No, here we will use our uh, gauge, pressure gauge. Okay, to check how much pressure we are getting after moving the water from sand media filter. Then we use GI flange 3 inches and a piece of pipe, GI piece of pipe, which is also 1 inch length. Okay, and here again we are using for our flush, or you can say for removing bubbles from sand media filter. You can also ask it's a gravel filter. As well, we use GI flange. Then it's a barrel nipple 2 inches, and this is a 2-inch sorry, this is a wall for flashings. Okay, and here we will use male threaded rotor, which is 2 inches, and a piece of pipes. It should be also 1 inches, and no here this is a 2-inch elbow, and this is a PVC pipe for flushing. Okay, from here now we will describe venture systems. and sand media filter and flow meter here, and our NRV also we will describe in the next video. Okay, thank you so much.